Alright, hey guys, it's Tony here, aka Professor Tran, and today we're going to be looking at Registeel because it just came out today. And if you open up your Pokemon Go account already, you would have seen a pop-up message. So, yep, it's come in. It's gonna stay around till August the 16th. Alright, it does tell us in the message that it's weak to fire, fighting, and ground types. So, make sure you bring those Pokemon out with you while you're raiding. Okay, so we're just going to go through two articles here from Pokemon Go Hub and GamePress, and I'll leave the links to those articles in the description below. So check that out if you want to read some more about it in your own time, but we're just going to go through that right now. Alright guys, so yeah, let's get to it. So yeah, Registeel, the raid boss, is out. Its highest stat is its defense stat, which according to Pokemon Go Hub is 237. Now the attack and HP is pretty low, so you're probably not going to use this in gyms when you're fighting gyms. Not really, but it's, you know, it's good to have one. I'll still be chasing a 100% one. I like to collect those Pokemon. But yeah, so it's 100% CP is 1,292. It's 1,615 if it's snowing, and it's very unlikely where I'm from, but you could get that. Okay, so just remember those two numbers. Alright, so I did do a Registeel raid this morning. We had connection issues, so we had 6 people doing it, and we did get it to half health by at least half of the time. But yeah, we eventually beat it with everyone back in, so we had 9. So that was plenty. So yeah, it says here Pokemon Go Hub recommend 5 to 6. Yeah, awesome. Alright, so let's go look at its counters. So the best counter is probably Moltres because of its typing. It's flying and fire. Ho-Oh is not as good because it doesn't have a fire quick move. It has extra sensory, so yeah, that's why Moltres wins that spot. And then yeah, Entei, high damage, that's on the list. So Machamp, obviously one of the best fighting types, that's gonna be there if you want to use your Machamps. Oh yeah, you can use Charizard as well because it does have a fire type fast move. And then yeah, Groudon doesn't resist any of Registeel's moves, but it does deal super effective damage. Right, so yeah, I have plenty of Groudons, so I'm just using Groudons. Right, so yeah, if you did all those Groudon raids, you know, a few months ago or whenever, you would have plenty of Groudons. I'm not sure if you guys would have a lot of high powered up Moltreses, but yeah, it was pretty easy to get a weather boosted Groudon. So yeah, don't get scared using Groudon. If you have a lot of people doing the raid, then yeah, it doesn't really matter. So you might as well just pick Groudon and do as much damage as you can to get a few extra balls. And then yeah, it lists here some other Pokemon that you can have, some budget Pokemon. If you have any of those that you've powered up, it's fine to use those. So yeah, so there's the 3 common weaknesses that I mentioned before: fire, ground, and fighting. None of those are double weaknesses, but yeah, it's just the single weaknesses. Yeah, so it doesn't deal much damage to you, so yeah, it's pretty good. Easy to kill, I reckon. So alright, so what I think most people would have is a lot of Groudons and Machamps. So yeah, just go ahead, use those. Yep, that's just the info. This is just a image here, just summarizing that. Best counters, yep. Alright, so it says here the best and easiest weather to fight in is sunny weather because it will boost fire and ground. So that's pretty cool. And it also says if you're fighting cloudy weather, you can put more Machamps out. but in saying that, it will also boost Registeel's fighting moves if it has that moveset. And yeah, so there's just a summary there. You can have a look. And yeah, that's all pretty much it says in Pokemon Go Hub. Let's go look at GamePress. Alright, so GamePress, yeah, recommends Moltres and Entei as the premium and best counters. Just Entei because it has very high attack. And then yeah, the good counters, Machamp is there. Alright, so we just look at the chart here. What we want is a Pokemon in the top right corner, and as it shows, yeah, it's Moltres and Entei. So if you got those, use that. If not, and if you have a lot of people raiding anyways, so yeah, as I said, yeah, Groudon is pretty easy. I think everyone has that, and Machamp is in the group as well. Any of those is fine. Alright, and yeah, there's not much else it says at GamePress. We'll just have a look at the actual Pokédex entry. So yeah, attacking rating 1, so you're probably not going to fight many gyms with Registeel. This is the base stats according to GamePress. So yeah, I think Pokemon Go may have, you know, altered that slightly. And you can see the possible moves are steel moves and mixing up with fighting moves, and it has Hyper Beam, can know Hyper Beam as well. Alright, so you can see here if Registeel has these steel movesets, it's not going to deal, it's going to deal reduced damage to your fire types. Alright, that's why the fire types are good counters. Because they deal super effective damage, but then also resist. Alright, so yeah, so if it has the fighting movesets, you can see it doesn't deal, it does reduced damage to flying. Okay, so that's why the flying type and fire type Pokemon are the best counters, and that mainly is just Moltres. Alright, so that's why. And what? Yeah, Hyper Beam, just neutral. Alright, so if you just look at the Pokemon weakness and resistance chart for Registeel, yeah, you can see fire, ground, fighting deal super effective damage. There's no double weakness for Registeel. Alright, so it does resist a lot of stuff, so that's pretty cool. Alright, and you can see the catch rate here. Alright, so yeah, there's a 2% base catch rate. But if you have here, as you shown here, if you have a gold steel metal, and if you have a golden raspberry, and you curve it, spin throw, it's gonna have 15.65% catch rate. Oh, that's interesting to see. If you just don't curve it, it only has like a 10%. So yeah, that 5% actually does help. So if you're finding you're having trouble catching it and it's always running away on the last ball, make sure you do all those things if you're new to Pokemon Go. Alright, and then yeah, you can see here, if you're a new player, it's still 12.28%. Okay, so that gold steel metal, yeah, increases it by 3%. Pretty good. Alright, well yeah, thanks guys, that's it for this video. So pretty much, yeah, try and catch at least one to fill up your Pokédex. It's not a great attacker, and you know, you can't put legendaries in gyms, so it's not much use outside of that. But yeah, good to catch it at least and finish off the trio. Alright guys, so yeah, that's it for this video. So pretty much a recap. It's Registeel isn't really going to blow us out of the water. It's not a great attacker, and we can't really put it in gyms because it's a legendary. But it's good to you know, do the raid, catch it, fill up your Pokédex, and maybe catch a few extra so you can trade. I don't know, some people later down the track who've didn't get a chance to catch Registeel. Alright, so yeah, thanks guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And thanks guys, take care, see you guys in the next video.